우린 on fire 너와 나 이 밤의 끝으로 가 너에게 더 지금은 나의 살갑기를 마셔줘 분명히 내를 손짓고
สมมติถ้าพรุ่งนี้กูตื่นขึ้นมาแล้วกูไม่มีเงินกูไม่เหลืออะไรเลยอ่ะมึงยังจะชอบกูอยู่ปะ
แค่สายลมที่พัดเรื่อยไป
ที่เข้ามาคุยกับมิวนี่ต้องการจะแก้แค้นเราใช่ปะตอนแรกก็กะเอาสะใจอะนะแต่พอทำไปทำมาเราเริ่มชอบมิวแล้วว่าท็อปโคตรมีความสุขเลยตั้งแต่มีมึงเข้ามาในชีวิตกูโคตรมีความสุขเลยแซน
Y'all, what a last couple of days it's been, especially today. Oh my God, the screaming, all of it, all the energy was just crazy today. But we are here. We're going to be getting into it. We're going to be talking about episodes 9 of Dangerous Romance and episode 10 of Only Friends. Oh, meh. Okay, so let's jump in. When I tell you, I love new things. Just new things, new life, new energy. It just makes me so happy. I hope you guys love that new little countdown. I need to stop putting little in front of things because it just sounds such like an insult. But I hope you guys like that. Thank y'all so much. Thanks, nobody. Look at that for your bitch purr. But we're here. We're gonna get into it. Let me see who's here already. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Yes, hello. Hope y'all are doing well. Welcome. We're gonna be getting into it. And I can't wait to hear y'all's opinions. To be honest, I mean, I'm excited every week, but this week in particular, I'm a little excited for it. But obviously, I'm not alone.
What's pimping? What's up, everybody? Hi.
Y'all, to think we started this a long time ago, and now we're already up to F9 and F10. I can't believe this, but you know what? That goes time. But yes, obviously not just it's the
So I literally just finished watching Only Friends.
Wow.
Like maybe 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
Your time isn't
it's
impeccable, friend.
No, it's actually terrible because I definitely went to sleep and slept. So I had to wait till just now to finish it. So.
Oh,
I mean, at least you made it.
Yeah. I mean, you're not so your mind is fresh.
I just finished watching Previews for next week. I'm just like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not complete yet.
Hi. I didn't know that the dress code was black. Thank God I could just take this off.
Take it off.
Black soul.
Come on, sir.
In your area.
It's a movement. It's a moment.
You are wearing black pink. Oh my God. I knew you were a fan.
No, I'm just kidding. I just playing.
I'm crying. But y'all, we here. I'm excited to get into it. Of course, we're going to start with Dangerous Romance first. So...
This render better hurry up.
Huh?
I'm exporting my video right now
Oh, well, look at you.
to make it to try and make it on time.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
All right, well.
my OnlyFans won't be up tomorrow because I haven't edited yet. It's not even imported.
Listen, nap was important. You chose sleep. That's fine.
Hello.
That's
I'm
fine.
glad I did. I'm glad I did because I was tired though.
That's okay.
Anybody managed you did what you needed to do, know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Ooh. What an episode, y'all. Picking up right where we left off from last week, where they took off on the bike to God knows where. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Saying hi to Kerr, hi to Dion.
Hi.
Someone said, Dion, I can't wait to hear your opinions on OnlyFriends. All right.
Well, they're first opinions.
You made me feel special.
I love a little cute end of your name there, ma'am. Somebody Alice. Okay, so let's jump into this. I actually want to touch on one person first because I feel like this is like a big situation when it comes to this so far. I think with everybody, well, not everybody here, but you know, his father, Kang's father. His dad. There's been lots of talk about the dad's behavior towards Kong's behavior towards his dad. Some folks have their own opinions. So let's discuss this. Jovial.
Ew, not for my word.
Dion said
Let's
red.
get into it. Come back here. Come back here. Because I saw a post. Come back here. Your person particular.
The thing about it is, when Kong had the flashbacks, because y'all know the show loves some goddamn flashbacks, they were showing his dad being just so jovial. I'm like, I know, we saw that. And everyone forgot about that last week. And I'm like, I understand. We only see what's going on from Kong's point of view. And right now, he's really mad at his daddy. And there seems to be some reason. So obviously, since he is the main character, we're gonna like side with him. But I was like, the evidence doesn't support that for real. You know, we're not seeing the daddy's point of view to kind of get why he wants to essentially have his son be lazy. It seems like, or give him everything he wants. I didn't think he had bad intentions for real.
Okay.
And you know, Kong has in the episode he had his own internal epiphany about it. You know, let me buy the bike back. My dad's not that bad. You know, whatever the case may be. And I was like, all right.
He didn't say the daddy wasn't that bad now, friend. Those were not his words.
Sure, but he realized like, damn, my dad's not out to get me.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
Yeah, because that was the first ever item his dad has ever bought him, gift-wise. Granted, the intention of what he figured it would be to earn the bike would be I actually achieve something without you just buying it for me just because I want it. You wanted to earn it. Hold on, wait. Why do you hate it? Don't hate it. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know. Let's just be anyway. So having him, you know, learning what we know about the dad and him. Granted, we don't know much because all we can go off is just the visual cue of how uncomfortable he looks whenever he's around his dad. And I know people are making their own assumptions.
His dad wasn't present.
Okay.
Maybe his dad wasn't present when his mom was alive. Because I'm like, there's some reason why. Because you know, I was like, and I'm still the first few episodes, I was like, I don't trust your dad. In this episode, I was like, okay, maybe there is another layer to him, but there's still like that uncomfortability. And maybe it's because Kong is like a high school student. So like everything is like the end of the world. Maybe that's what it is. I was like, there's always like, why you always tense up when he comes around? I'm like, what is it? Because it can't be, oh, I don't like him. Like, what else is there? So I'm like, okay, well, maybe he just wasn't present enough. And now, what?
When he said, because he's talking to someone in the room, he's like, yeah, I hate him, but I'm like, what did he do though again? Because Your daddy
That's
loves
why I'm
you. He
like,
makes sure you're
what
okay.
else happens? Like, y'all filling holes, but not really. Like, that's why in my reaction, I was like, I can't make no theories with this show because what, like, I don't, what is going to happen? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. It's my mom.
Okay. I'll jump to Kern then. Kern, in regards
Yar.
to his dad and how he's, I guess, quote unquote, treating him, and how we can physically see how it kind of bothers him a little bit because we don't really know much because they haven't said anything really.
Yeah, very that.
So you just knowing that, what was your take? Do you think that there's more to it? Well, I mean, we all think there's more to it, but
Oh yeah.
right now, like, what do you?
Oh
think?
yeah, for sure. Because why the heck would he take the bike back if that was all just at the beginning? It was all like, oh, I didn't really like, you know, it was supposed to be, oh, for a gift and blah blah blah. But then now all of a sudden, oh, it's all sentimental because this is the first thing that my dad ever got me, which makes sense. Like, I get that there's something for that, but then like, where did this sudden shift in like sentimental value come from?
Yes.
Exactly. Like,
yes.
Like, what exactly pushed it to be like, oh, it's suddenly sentimental when you lost all this money and you finally need to get it back?
Hello. That's my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. Because now, literally, all of a sudden, you are out of cash. What can I sell that can give me a lot more cash? This bike. Granted, it was like the only thing your daddy ever gave you, really. But like, now it's a sentimental value to you? Really?
I think his hormones are just in flux. Maybe because his something with his mom or something. I still think the dad is trying to overcompensate by just giving his son wherever he wants to let him be lazy. As you know, I don't think he has any ill intention. I do think he's not listening to his child, which parents
very much not listening.
You know, but I also think Colin is communicating and he acts out.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hard for me to really feel bad for him when he's out here stealing his daddy's money and spending it and selling the bike and causing his own problems. But to Kern's point, it does seem like Kong's like almost character growth or like progression happens internally every time. He always just thinks like even with someone he feels guilty, so now he wants to be a good guy now and he has been. And now with the whole bike thing, he felt guilty. Now he wants to get it back. So I'm just like, I don't know why we did all that for you just to come around, and not even from an outside source. It wasn't like something I had it. Like I thought he was gonna be the voice of reason for him this episode, but he just kind of went along with it. So I was like, so I'm with Kern. Like, where did you get? Why couldn't the show
where did it come from?
Why couldn't you talk to your dad or talk to someone who has it? Work? I don't know. I wish there was something that gave him the epiphany because he just in a tub like, you know what? I'm wilding. I'm doing a lot. Right? It just seemed like it was.
Yeah, it just literally just came out of nowhere, or maybe just because we just have no more money to spend willy nilly, and be like, oh, where can I get all this money now?
Now, on all of that, I'm gonna take some of this to the comments. I think people are having opinions. I think Kong's dad has some serious parenting issues. He's trying to be a friend rather than be a parent, not giving Kang boundaries and ignoring his feelings. They don't actually talk. To your point, yes, they don't talk. Because there are times when they do talk, it's either he's literally trying to tell the dad something. Dad, I'm doing something, da da da, and the dad's like, don't exert yourself, child. It's
very
okay.
dismissive, yeah.
Just be home, play games. It's okay. I got you. Then when it came down to him joining the team and what he actually know about the grades and him saying, I want this bike, can I please, can that would be that. And the next day the bike all of a sudden showed up at the house. But did you not hear did you not hear me when I told you, can we do this? No? Okay. So to him, and then also, what else? When they were at the bar and he had to bail him out of that situation, all he's thinking about is the campaign and all this other stuff. Instead of looking at it as maybe like a cry for, I don't know, help maybe, or attention maybe, something. It's just, I don't know. It just didn't really give.
You know what? I see what you're saying, Shaqii. I see what you're saying. I just think of it this way. Think of it this way. he does let him do whatever he wants. At least you could do is not get in trouble out in the streets. Because despite his dad not listening to him when he says certain things, he isn't mean to this boy.
He's not like, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, he's never, and like I said last time, he went to go chastise him for playing games instead of studying it. As soon as he tensed up, Dad was like, you know what, it's fine. There's a reason why he's scared to really discipline him, and he needs to discipline Kong. Kong is an asshole. Still that boy, still his daddy money. And the thing about this though, I used to say this last week, but when he was upset at his dad for paying off the coach guy, I was like, you were definitely doing that same thing. And see episode 1 and 2, paying off everyone to do the homework, cheat on the test scores. I mean, birds of a feather, bestie. I don't know what. I need you to look inside yourself. And I know he's a teenager, and he's just.
Is it fair to say that you've dismissed the character, knowing what we found out in episodes 1 and 2, given that he's giving very much so bully tendencies, kiss my feet?
I think this plot point of him being upset is that it's hard for me to rally behind him based on his actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more so the show's direction and writing that has to do with that. Because, well, first of all, when they said he still passed his midterms or tests, I was like, I thought we did it already. I thought you got a D on it. Or I thought, it's hard to tell what's going on, what's important to the characters, and also in this show, all the problems that come up end up being solved, I guess, in this show. So I'm also like, it's hard to really feel ways about him in this situation, which is why I didn't really feel no ways about the dad. Now, this comment here, I do agree with. I think this is exactly what's going on.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I think since we don't see the dad's point of view, there's a more calming and nurturing reason why he is the way he is towards his son. I don't think it's malicious.
Yeah.
Never get malicious, even though he might, like, if your parents piss you off, they still love you. At least for the most part. Some people can agree that parents may not listen to you, understand you, but they just doing what they can to get by. Sometimes they have to be harsh. Sometimes they have to be, they overcompensate because they want you to have a better childhood than they had. Sometimes there's a reason, and I wish the show would spend more time with that. I mean, we're episode 9, and we're still guessing.
Mm-hmm. And we got like what, 3 more? So
yeah.
Okay. So well, there's one more. There's 2 more actually. I raised these. I've raised 3 kids through their teenage years, and you have to open communication with your teenagers. Otherwise, they'll just make assumptions about you as a parent. Witness that myself, because if you don't talk to them in the right way, because there are ways you talk to your kids, depending on however you want to communicate with them, because there are parents that would just say whatever, and it could come across real like, are you okay? But instead of maybe have like a healthy relationship with your children, I think will be best, especially during their teenage years, because that's the awkward phase where they go through, hormones, dating, if they happen to be going through dealing with sexuality, coming out, that kind of stuff. So all of that is like communication within the household, communication with your children, and just making sure that they're aware of their surroundings at all times. So yeah, that's very important in my personal opinion. And a lot of people just did not have that from what I've witnessed. And a lot of their kids turn out to be fucking badasses. So do you agree to disagree there, or?
Some turn out the opposite in the same circumstances too.
Yes, yeah. Some actually like, you know what? I didn't have this at home, but I know better. So to your point, then someone else said, I'm very conflicted about the dad for real, because on one side I'm like, I can see where the dad's coming from, but from a teenager standpoint, I can see why Kong instantly jumped on to I hate him.
Definitely he'd be impulsive.
Alyssa, you elaborate more.
I can see that.
He's getting
from Kong's point of view, it's like, what are you saying?
I thought he needs to get popped.
Dion said that kid needs to get popped.
Child, he got slapped last episode.
He sure did.
Oh, he's good.
But he runs away on the regular. What you mean?
Well, I mean, I see why. But no, like I guess from a dad's point of view, he's like, well, your mom's not here, and like he wants to like I don't know, throw everything at Kong, shower him, blah blah, got it. But from Kong's point of view, it's like you think I'm dumb. You're never here. You're never really here. We don't really talk ever. This is the first time you ever gave me a gift, and you slapped me and told me I'd never be anything without your money. Like that's crazy. You know? That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that's why it's hard for me to. I see it. Okay, this is the best way to. I see both sides. Let me put it like that.
Shaqii, you don't actually. That's the problem.
You don't.
The show is not giving us both sides, and we
Yeah,
too one-sided. Yeah.
More because like this episode was the first time we actually saw the dad being nice. Granted, he was nice to everybody but his kid, but he was nice.
Define nice.
I'm kidding. But he saw like a whole other layer to him this episode, but it still was like a sneak peek, like a sneaky peek. And I'm like, okay, is there more to him? Is there like, can I have more, like just a little bit more? Because I don't know him. I feel like I really don't know him, or I don't know how he really is outside of what Kong says. You know what I mean?
You don't get his point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, I always got a nice vibe from the dad. I mean, I don't agree with him letting that boy do whatever he wants to do. That's still too wild to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not a parent, and I don't have a lost spouse. It's just he's just trying to make up for it. I don't know what. It just is an unfortunate thing.
I'm like, I give you parenting. I got hit. Let's see.
I think it's wild because like having this boy steal your daddy money and spending it is insane to me. I know you mad. Like I know he's mad.
That was literally when that happened. I had to remind myself. I was like, he's literally a sophomore in high school. Like this kid, him waving the money around. I was like, that's some dumb shit a 16-year-old would do. Like,
yeah.
Like,
so
like, I kept having to remind myself. This is a high school student.
Yeah, I have to keep that in the back of my mind as well too. That they're playing kids in high school, and in high school, kids were just.
Trash.
Stupid.
So it's what it is. And I mean, it's more so on listening that the parents need to work on also. I know I agree. There are parents who do communicate, but they don't listen. Yep. Because it is one thing, yes, you are the parent. You are the ones that have to make sure your kids are in line and in order. But if you're also not listening to your kids, then...
I mean, no parent.
Yeah, communication is a two-way street.
I don't think you're not going to do it all like.
You know, it's hard because you gotta make sure that kid Kong is fed. He had a house. And it's dismiss the fact that he's not being heard because you can be rich and also have problems. It's just a little bit too hard. For
we know that.
Find his tantrums and like what's going on. I'm like, boo-hoo.
Granted, he hasn't.
You still be.
Every time he says,
I know. Like. What was the last time? Like there wasn't like this moment right here with him like running off tantrum. Do we even want to call it a tantrum? But he's still
it was a tantrum. Like let's be real. It was even Siloam was like,
"You're wilding out.
What are you doing, buddy?" Okay, all right.
I mean, again, he's like he's spoiled. Obviously, because his parents gave
that. That mindset's already there.
He's done it before, and his dad has let him get away with it before. So, like him being like, "I can cash this out tomorrow. I can do this tomorrow." Like
he did say that, didn't he? I remember that.
Like I can do this I've done this before. So, like, I was just like, buddy.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, but no.
I was like, go ahead, spend that money.
I'm learning that now. I mean, I knew it before, but. After viewing of Senior High, oh baby, I'm seeing this firsthand. What it means by my house, my rules. Okay,
that was my childhood. My mom was like, "You under my roof, you do what I say."
Yeah, no, even a black household too. You don't.
Triggered.
No, play that.
Your parents will beat that ass.
I think I'm an adult.
Like it's just a thing. Just natural. You listen to your parents, but of course, still maintain some form of communication with them. That way, it's not out of control. To be fair, Kong is rich, so he can wild out like this. But when most of us don't have that access, we would just be pissed and have to move on.
We don't gotta be fair. That's okay.
He needs to reel it back, though. Just being honest, he was doing a lot.
He caused his own problems. He caused his own problem. He had his own epiphany. This character is so odd.
Is it an odd character? Really?
Yes, because
you've never seen a rich child act as you've never seen a character like this before? Seriously?
No. What I mean is, in the show's narrative, he like in this episode, he decides to go and do this thing and has an internal epiphany, and now he doesn't want to do it. It's just an odd character to follow. I feel no sympathy for him, and I really.
But he's a high school student. Like,
I mean, sure. I guess.
If I put myself back into that mind frame, when it came to that bike, all he's thinking about is, I want to do something nice to these kids or whatever. So he's like, I'm gonna sell my bike. But then 5 minutes later, he's like, damn. I was like, that's some high school impulsive ass shit to do. Like, shit, my dad actually gave me that. I should go get it back, huh? Just blink twice, we agree. What? What was that?
No, we can't. No, okay.
What?
The rules think even if we
it really does. Oh my god. I'm just not under that roof no more.
I'm weak. Okay.
Oh my god,
well,
so true.
to the last plot point of this, watching their relationship throughout this whole thing, especially in this episode, where I think, but before I even do that, side point. All the money is gone. He sold the bike. So now he's finding other ways of trying to get that money back. So he had to make, I think, 150,000 baht, if memory serves me.
Yep.
So he went to I want to just say it's like what is that? Billiards?
A pool bar or something.
Runs into some bad guys. Wow. What a moment, actually, because I was a little scared for him a little bit. I'm like, damn, friend.
Are they bad? He low-key cheated. He was low-key cheating.
Yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't let that fly. Because you can't have someone telling you what to do.
Game.
You can't have someone literally telling you how to. I'm pretty sure that's not how to.
And they were so loud with it. I was like, why are you whistling for him to move over there? It's like almost like, here.
Like, no, again, that kind of touches on the fact that they're kids, right? So
yeah.
What are you doing? But also to see them have their moment in this episode, and him saying, like, let me just switch it. Him saying, if I have no more money and this is all it is, would you still care about me? He said yes. Like, money is of no importance, to be honest with you. And that is such a good thing, because a lot of folks, if a man is rich, I'm sick aside him. But the fact that that is the case, he wouldn't mind, to me, that was kind of cool to talk about, especially at that.
I'm trying to be Tyler Sugar Daddy. I was like, oh. I was like, all right. I was like, okay.
But the previews had me a little interested, because now we're going to find out exactly why the brother is in handcuffs. And I started to get a little scared, because I'm like, wait, did something happen at the house? Knowing that his friend is now working with a driver? Sorry?
That's what I think. And the crazy thing is, you never saw the grandma or the dad when he was getting walked out the day.
No, you're right. And I really thought that Kong would have been upset, and I started to get a little like Kiki. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure he's going to stick with his brother.
That's why I said I can't make theories anymore. This show switches it up on me every freaking time. I'm like, okay, never mind.
Correct. I now literally have 3 more episodes to go, and then it's over. And I just have no idea how this whole thing is going to end. But I am curious to find out. Though.
What if grandma and dad work? What if names people because they found out that name was working there, and they just you know, Hayward,
Um,
the grandma and the dad. Inside,
I had the same feeling.
you think?
I feel like it has something to do with name because he's there now.
Because I'm like, you come, and then next thing, cops are coming. I was like, when Inside Pop Rock, I was like, why? Huh, Dion?
And he vouched for him to get that job.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Because it's like you can't easily get out of this business. So that could be the case. They find where he's at, cause some problems, cops get called.
Child, I said, is he really your friend?
I mean, hello.
He went, I was like, well, buddy, that sucks. Sorry. Okay. I'll see you when I see you with the payment. Like, no, that was funny as hell when he walked up for the job and he was like, here's your month's payment. I was like, not you getting him a job and you paying him at the same time. I was like, that's crazy.
But I'm excited to see how everything turns out. Like I said, 3 more episodes to go, and I guess we'll just see what happens. I think his epiphanies could be influenced by Xylem. When Nava and Guy were talking about their friends being influenced by another, is a subtle hint to the changes in them, and there has been changes from like from
Xylem barely do anything. He just be sitting there. This boy has no storyline at all anymore. I thought he was the main character. It switched over to Kong. He just supports his narrative. He's a blank slate.
Not too much on Xylem now. Not too much.
I need to get on this case.
Not too much on Xylem
now. Why is my
because I love that man.
Okay, can we love him? Can we love him to have something? I want him to have something. Get from out of this boy and his delusion with his dad and do something for yourself. Like, why did the writers
just sit here to do with this man at all? He said,
"No, I'm fine with him. I'm fine with him being this man. I want him to have a storyline again. Like, is his debt almost paid off? Is he gonna go towards his dreams instead of doing? Is he gonna be a teacher again? Is he gonna clear his name?
Well, it's about to start now because his brother couldn't get arrested, so it's coming back.
Yeah,
but it has nothing to do with him though. That's the thing.
It's going to circle back around because he has to now try to get his brother out of jail. Granted, who knows what action was taken to get him out of jail.
It makes him become a more reactive character than an active one. Kong's the active one in the den. He wants something, he's trying to go for it. A better life for himself, a better situation with his schoolwork and sports. So he's an active character, and somehow is just reactive. I guess he's always been that since the beginning, actually. Very passive, I gotta find a new job now, I guess I gotta, because things are happening to me. Oh, that sucks though, because he really gave main character vibes in the game, because, you know.
He was, yeah.
See, but now
it did kind of start off with like that, you know?
Dang, that's cool.
But, I mean, I think, remember, they're shaping up for them to, be together. That's just what it was going to be.
And the thing is, they're together, which I like that they're a couple, they just been a couple. I think that's nice, but I wish he had a storyline himself. I wish he had something for him to do on his own outside of.
They be flirting in the bathroom all day long.
Hello.
Oh, those two.
Because Kong wants to get his grades up and do sports, and his dad, and somehow just, I guess he has his debt that could come back to haunt him.
They were too busy running away this episode. They couldn't do sport. They were trying to survive, you know.
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to again see what. Whoa! This episode shows how Kong developed as a character. His relationship with Xylem is also growing. So is the trust. By extension, of course, he believes Cypher didn't do it. Fact. I don't think it's gonna get to that point where they really feel like he did something. But who knows?
I don't know why he's slapping him in the face with money in the trailer. Tell me. Unless that's not going to happen anywhere.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Especially with the directions that a lot of directions are taking when it comes to the process. Who knows what it is? We'll jump more about that in a minute, actually. But, or maybe it's less character problem and more that Chunwon gets more awkward the more romantic the story gets. Then what's the point? Because we saw them, kind of, for lack of a better term,
Bust
I don't want to
down.
say down. Like at this point, we kind of already know what it is with both of them.
But I mean, again, like high school students, so it's gonna be awkward.
Yeah. So we'll just have to see what happens moving forward. But overall, the show is great. We say it all the time. It's not a bad series. We of course want more backstory that would just kind of help the plot move a little more. But at this point, we have 3 more episodes to go. So doubt it, but we'll see what happens because they can easily put something in there somewhere. But obviously, right now, the series that's on everyone's minds because it's so fresh, so here. It's Only Friends. So, jump in here. Now we're gonna get into this now.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't know what she's cackling over. So if y'all can hear her, I'm so sorry.
Let mama be.
Yeah, she's doing her thug in the living room. So while it is fresh on your mind right now, Dion, you just reacted to the episode, so I'm excited to hear what you say, that sort of stuff. So basically, we're going to start exactly how we started, because a lot of folks have, again, opinions, right? Second chances theories.
Isn't that actual a show title? Is that a show?
It show is.
Okay.
It show is.
Okay. I thought so.
I'm crying.
Come on, second chance.
I was like, it's so familiar. Wait.
So obviously last episode he said that he was considering giving Top a second chance. But then when he goes to his apartment, up comes his ex in the dough.
Bowie was shaking the table, honey. He said, I was busy.
Now, I have my own opinions about that because obviously, you know, we want them to be together. Whoopie-woo.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Hello.
I was like,
I don't know if I want Top and Mew together anymore because you're better off on your own. Like, come over here. Come to me.
Listen, Top, let's wrap it up. You don't need to do this. Let's
I know you're tired.
But wait, but hold on now. Pause on now, though. Pause. Because, of course, we naturally would want the couples to be whatever, right? But given given the circumstances,
I'm the king of breakup. Ever since back in the day, I'm sorry.
I know.
I mean, you blink.
Don't deserve each other. Fucking weak. But I don't know. Of course, I would want the main 2 characters to get back together, work it out, and all that stuff naturally.
San and Ray are the main characters.
Yeah, San and Ray are the main characters in my eyes now. Top Daddy is always Top Daddy, like, period. But that's the only couple I'm rooting for now.
I think that's a moment in this episode, which it was so lovely to what the hell?
Let her be.
No, that's not that. No, I heard something. No.
I thought that was your mom. I was like, let
no,
her be.
that wasn't from here. I was like, the fuck is that noise? Girl, work with me today, please. Thank you very much.
Why is my camera moving slow as shit?
Right. So let's talk about how messy Boeing is. Well, honestly, when he was there, and he was like, you know, talking to him and saying like, "Can I be your friend?" and whatever, I was like,
the bitch is the common interest for me.
"Oh,
He said you like
hello."
It's like, you like plants? Oh, you like trees?
He's like, damn, I'm Top's ex and you're low-key his ex too, so like, let's bond.
Boom.
Not trauma bonding.
Listen, I was here. I was like, keep going. Fuck shit up. Go ahead.
No, me too. I was not. No, seriously, and I know because again, we want peace, but nah, fuck this shit up. Please give
it up. That's what I came for.
Give me the drama today. So that was my stance. But him giving him a second chance, I had to commend him in this episode. You are constantly trying. Please keep trying. Try, because that tells me you know that you fucked up and you're doing whatever you can to, you know, fix your mistakes. And I can't knock a person for that. But
No.
obviously, it will be up to the receiver to either understand, heal, and move forward. So I see it for them. It's going to take a minute, but I see it for them, though. I do.
Fuck that shit. He literally said he was gonna give you a second chance, okay? And then the next day was like, you know what? I'm not done, bitch. I'm done. So,
Yeah.
Top left. Peace out.
Because
you got you got your lick back and then go off. Go off.
Yeah, that's
Go off. Like.
It's just very, very interesting how the placement of all this is now. Because now the X is here. What's gonna really happen? Like, because there's multiple couples involved that he's probably gonna end up fucking with, as we see. That's coming up next soon. But
I wish that was in this episode. I'm so bad. I was like, please put
Dion, they gotta stretch this. They got 2 more
I
episodes.
know they don't got you though.
Yeah, because I feel like it's gonna get dragged.
You think? Because technically next week is penultimate. So,
girl, it better be giving me
episode 11, the episode before the last.
What'd you say, Dion?
I said, better give me Avengers Endgame tease.
Yeah.
But also, okay, this might be unpopular opinion. I just think Bowen as a character is giving me cartoon villain, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Oh, you think?
It's almost it's a drama for drama's sake rather than it's. Cause we just got over something. Now we go again, and we got to keep them apart. We got to keep another. And I wanted this character to get between Top and Sam, like to be popping off. I wanted that earlier, and I guess we're finally getting it now. But
so wait. Let me understand what you just did. So we just got over a drama. Now we're getting another drama. Could we not get another drama? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's like, don't stretch
I wish the character was used a little bit differently.
Okay, and in what way?
I wish he would have became a presence earlier on.
Oh,
yeah. Like we made it going like episodes ago.
Like if he would have come into town earlier,
like build up his drama more.
And he would have been a point of contention with Top and Sand. You know, I don't know. I just him coming in all of a sudden starting stuff with Top, who's his friend, but I just don't know his motivations or why he's doing things he's doing. So it just seems like he just has to be messy for the sake of being messy. And it's entertaining to see. The whole episode.
It's
like,
hella funny. I was living, but I was like,
it's almost goofy. It's almost goofy at this point. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's a good Kiki. And I was like, every time he popped up, I was like, do something else. I was like, go ahead, do something else. But it's like next episode, you stirring up shit here, and I'm like, bro, what?
I have a very wild theory, but it's too wild.
Tell me.
This is a safe space. Tell
the
us.
reason why, okay, and again, the theory is only there because of the live they just did 2 days ago. This is my theory. Because they were asked to give reactions to the next couple of episodes, right?
Okay.
So they said, what is your reaction? Give me your reaction for the final episode 12. Okay. And lining up how things are being lined up if we're going off of emotion, right? Because now I'm jumping to some plot points, and I will touch on it, but I just have to just bring it up right now. With him going into rehab, after being so emotional and letting all of his feelings out towards Sand and all this other stuff, you already know how destructive he can be, right? So, so here's my theory that would really honestly just fuck this whole thing up for one of the characters. Because they said, show me your reaction. I saw Cow Tongue do this.
Ooh, Shaqii said he's in a...
My theory is,
my
theory. But why would you do this for a reaction? You sleeping on the?
Maybe it's like the relationship's gonna be dead. Not
could be.
Are we going to?
Could be, maybe. But the reason why I had that wild theory is because given that he's doing so well, trying to get better, then all of a sudden we see it in the preview that he's talking over with Boeing again. That is his ex, and he was already emotional over that. Say the right thing, you could sway that way, and he saw him talking to him. What if that sets him over the edge? over again, and he
It
does
might.
something so.
Or let's go the positive route. He's gonna see that and he's gonna see that Sand rejects him and be like, nah, bro, I'm with Ray. Back up.
Could be. I want that to be it. I want that to be it.
But like,
I feel like Sand gonna do that.
I hope he does.
I love
Because
you.
Mew let that boy kiss him. I don't think Sand will let
But then
him do
again,
that.
he also said that he does something else with another character that we haven't seen yet in the series. Stay
I
tuned
feel
for it.
like he's going to.
Oh my god, I bet you director talking to
I
you.
hope he doesn't,
Keep
though.
some
Not the
secrets.
director. That was first saying that in one of the interviews.
First, all y'all keep secrets, please.
Hello. At this point, don't say shit. Just keep it.
But I
We're
mean,
already
could
invested.
Ray really get mad if he's talking to somebody else, considering we were trying to smash your bestie?
Well, given the
Listen,
time,
we
who
know
knows
he
how
don't
long the
care.
time has passed that
I'm just
now
kidding.
they
I'm
understand.
kidding.
And again, that's my plot. That's one of the problems I'm going to get to. I don't want to jump, but like we were talking about it, and that's just that just happened to come up like that. So, but yeah, this random theory that I had that can honestly really, for an episode 11 drama to be like the climax, I could see them going that and doing something crazy like that. But then again, probably not. And it could go great. So we'll see. We'll see.
Crying.
Right. But yeah, let me continue on with the pop points here. Liar!
Ooh.
I was not expecting Adam to do that at all.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know he was
Cuts his
gonna
ass
go do
out.
something stupid.
The fact that he lied to his sister, given that, he got rejected. And again, there was nothing on the table that said that we are a thing. So the fact that you took it that route. Wow.
Like, you literally asked him for the good. He gave you the good. The good made you go crazy.
Exactly.
And here we are.
One little snap.
Here we are.
Boston be laying it down, y'all. I don't know what he got in that
Hello.
song.
No,
You know he
Boston is
No, you know he got wood if that's the case.
He's
So,
wanting that shit. They be wanting it again, and if they don't get it, they.
I mean, same with Top, right? Because here all these people are coming out of nowhere. Y'all got some.
Child, they be slain.
That if they want more. But, what did you? I want to hear y'all. I'm gonna start with Kurt first. What did you think about his sister's reaction to this? What did you think?
Oh,
Was
the
she
fact.
nope,
I mean,
or
she's taking it face value because it's her brother, right? But then we
Yes.
know he's lying from his freaking teeth through his freaking teeth.
Period.
So
yeah,
like at her point of view, like saying like cutting Boston off and be like, oh, this is the last straw. Like just do that shit on your own. Like I see where she's coming from, but I mean, I can't stop thinking about it as like, Adam, you're a fucking liar. Get your ass out of here. I never want to see you again because you're bringing this energy I don't need. But then again, I need this energy, but I don't need this energy.
But I don't need it. I want it.
I
I
don't
don't
need it, but I do.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I can't wait to. But then again, I want Boston to cuss his ass out. Oh wait, actually, speaking of Boston, I said this in my reaction. I'm like, this is the first time I'm actually siding with Boston because he's telling the truth.
He's not
defending him to the death.
He's literally telling the truth. And honestly, let's be real. He's been consistent with telling the truth this entire time. In a way.
I mean, as fucked up as he is, he don't tell you. He was like,
yeah.
He's one of those. He's one of those.
He don't lie.
This is what it is. So
he don't lie.
It's true.
Yeah.
He don't tell you. But I'm like Kurt. Like
that's a little.
It's a
y'all
little
are not
crazy.
obviously.
But then again, knowing Boston's like history and like I forget the name and I forget the word for it, but like knowing his like past of like how he acts, of course they're not gonna trust him, and he's not gonna take his word like the truth. So you can be like, oh, that's bullshit. So
that's exactly what I said. They're not gonna take whatever you say to face because of all of the stuff that you've already done. So automatically their first mind is no. Which I guess, but
It did not work for you.
not today.
I was
So
literally watching that scene like a viewer who knew everything. I was like, I already know. Don't play with Boston. I was like, don't do it. And I had to remind myself, okay, I was like, Chum doesn't know, but I'm like, but still,
no,
get out his
Yeah.
face. I know he didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
like
And
Exactly.
Ray too, I needed both of them to shut up. Don't say nothing. Y'all two, shut the fuck up. I bet when you were like, I said, shut up. Ray, both of y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all have no say in this. Chu is literally the only person that can say something. Y'all two, I
nah,
don't hear nothing.
nah.
Nah.
But ciao. Oh my god, thank you so much for the super chat. Come on, thank you so much. I love you so much. Yay. I don't think
That's the second one, actually.
Is it the second one? Damn. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet. I don't think Boston slept with Adam. I think he
No, he definitely slept with him. Boston confirmed that today too. He said they slept together because Adam was literally begging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Begging.
yeah,
Fake ass.
literally popped on
Begging
and we were like,
Burn.
I miss Fake. Fake as fuck. Title, aren't you tired of playing these mean characters? Oh, baby.
My thing is though, they been knew Boston was like this. Like they knew he was messy and a hoe. Yes,
Okay,
but
that
it wasn't
I guess
happening. It wasn't happening.
Raping
in
folks.
Yes.
He was
He was
forced.
doing it to other people.
He wasn't out here raping folks. Let's not.
Yeah, no,
that's
he really
illegal.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Like,
he wasn't
Let's
doing that.
not.
He
jump
was
on
not.
like baby,
No.
and I
Yeah.
get it. Y'all didn't
I
know
get it.
she's gonna take her brother's side, but I'm like,
Correct.
to
Right.
think Boston would do all of that is, and bro, when I saw them pictures, I was like, your brother in there posing, like he giving a little
Although
shoulder.
very,
like,
very much
Sure.
so like, you know, like
That's why she
even
said.
down.
That's why she said. Well, I don't care who started. I'm like, okay, you should care, girl, because
You should.
you accusing him of doing something to your brother.
yeah, and I'm
which is
showing you
why-
like these aren't even nude photos. Like I
No.
did, you
She's talking
asked
about
for the
something,
picture.
well,
That's why I was
Like-
like, I was like, girl, gone. But then I had to remind myself, like, she don't know nothing, but girl, still go.
Like that is it
But
is
I
a very
know.
heavy accusation you're making. Like that's number one. And why would you even think he would do that? You've known this man for however long. He's not like doing it to other people. So why would you even jump to that conclusion?
Like he's never,
I get it.
he's
You're
never-
mad.
Yeah. And none of your
Ugh.
friends have ever said, like, I was just like, I was like, really, like, I know he's done some messed up things, but like, your two little minions have too. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
damn, you
let's
are-
be real, because
Someone, honey, you are
playing games.
sweetie, you are going off of my compounds. Okay, I gotta grab. But
honestly,
I think-
Boston jump ship. Look at them.
Honestly, none of y'all should be friends, to be quite honest. Y'all whole friend group is fake as fuck. All of y'all are fake as fuck. Like, let's not be friends. Let's end
Friendship has
everything.
been long
Everybody
gone.
at this point,
In the show with them closing down the hospital. I feel like that's
someone
it.
said Boston is a hoe, but he ain't an assaulter. No fact.
Hello.
Facts.
Clarity.
Like,
He a
again,
hoochie.
he's
He don't do
been
nothing
jump
like
and
that.
jump. You know? Oh, thank you. Oh, I wish we could get Shrooms' backstory so we could see why she acts this way. That she's yeah.
She got a lot of backstories.
They said, "Give me backstory, just not hers." I don't need hers.
Not her.
I mean, I share Alyssa's sentiment, especially at this point in the series. We could have did different things earlier on because,
Yeah.
like I said, back in these past 5 episodes, it was bloated with Ray and saying, cut some of them scenes down, give them to someone else.
It put something else.
I feel like it would have been a greater. And don't get me wrong, I think
But I don't
Peloton
like
and Fresh are the
her
best
at
actors in
all.
these show. They act. I just think that
Yeah.
the characters don't need to be showcased 8,000 times doing the same thing.
Well, especially with these side characters, like these side villains, I'm like, well, maybe if we met Adam like earlier and saw that he's been fake this whole time, maybe
Yeah.
it would have been like, okay, or like even with Boeing, like, I don't know. I'm like, I love the mess, don't get me wrong, I'm living, but I'm
No,
just like,
fact.
damn, I wish I would have had like a build up, like a real build up to what the fuck they
Yeah,
were gonna
they
do.
just dropped in.
It would be nice.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
like,
goodness. at least the drama we saw before was building up. Like all of a sudden,
Yeah, like maybe see Top take Boeing from Stan and like see that whole situation, or see Adam with his girlfriend. I don't know.
Like the girlfriend, that would have been great.
Like see Adam and his girlfriend. Like I don't, just something.
Missed opportunity. But literally, we have nothing, and that's like the frustrating part, because you're giving us characters, all we get for them is kind of surface. There's nothing like more in depth to really understand why this is.
That's why this episode, like the drama felt very goofy. I'm like, all right, I'm trying so hard to make it messy. It is entertaining. I'll agree. Listen, it is entertaining to watch, but I don't feel. I don't feel. Girl, you can't try to get your ex's new man going, like for what?
But then it doesn't make sense, because like you don't even want him, but you're doing it, and then Mew over here going along with it after you just forgave him. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? That's why I was like, God. I literally said in my reaction, I was like, maybe y'all shouldn't be together. Like, fuck this shit, because he's playing games and he's loving playing games, and we're not doing it. You've done enough.
Figuring everything out was very interesting. He's like, y'all trying to me, y'all trying to get.
Because I'm like, you don't really want Top to be like this huge bag. I'm like, the way Mew, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But like, my dude, he didn't go sleep with the whole nation while y'all were not together. I get it.
That. There was some talk about, someone was saying that way back in the beginning.
Like, where?
They were saying that the person that came over to his house that was giving him drugs was quote unquote an escort. I was like, first of all, that was nowhere said, nor was anywhere shown. And they also said that that he stayed the night. Y'all don't even know what the fuck even happened. So where is that coming from?
I'm like, do y'all have like an extra copy of the show?
Like, y'all are literally making things up out of thin air.
And everybody was like, I would have done this, and this to get back at him. And I'm like, well, that's really extreme for like what he did.
Hello?
Y'all like, I thought the boys love. What happened to that?
Like, I get it. He did what he did. All right, he was wrong. But like, shit. Like, I'm like, Top, you don't always have to be our strongest soldier. It's okay. You can let it go. It's fine.
Well, listen, I'll say I felt.
I don't know if it.
Listen, I said Top should have jumped ship when he talked to Mew by the pool. When he was listen.
No.
I was like, Top.
Dion, when Top walked up and Mew was looking at him, I was like, lose the attitude. I was like, check the attitude, because I was like, you keep understand around, but then want to be like, no, wait, don't go, like, bruh. Mew.
But I will say, I like
that early on. No, I'm just kidding.
Because when Mew said, if you hurt me again, it's gonna be my fault. I was like, I'm glad you know that, because you blew the fool.
I'm glad
you're aware. It's my fault if something happened. I believed you. I'm gonna take full responsibility for putting myself back in the situation.
Stop making steak now.
Because like, Top, next episode when you roll up on him, you sure you still want to do this? Like, I really want to know. Are you sure? Is he the one?
Now again, granted though, and again, I'm not dismissing anything you guys saying, because I do agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
How he's feeling about what happened, a very valid feeling. What you are doing though, what you are doing though is a little crazy. You're doing the absolute most now, because if he's already shown you that he's trying to do better, you don't need to now collude with his fucking ex just to cause more problems. It makes no sense.
Because like at this point, you're no better than what he did.
I'm sorry, what?
You said what?
Do it for the plot.
I mean,
do it for the thumbnail. Do it for that thumbnail. Them kids.
No, for the thumbnail, and it is the thumbnail for real.
Mew really, if he does this, you can't say shit about Boston no more.
Did you literally say?
Minus being a hoochie, because you're literally plotting and scheming against like other people to. I'm like, they're all fake. They're all fake. Top Daddy, let's say you. Oh my God. Thank you.
crying.
Yeah, now I see what they was talking about you and you now. See. My eyes are wide open.
I think we're so tired because this whole 2-episode arc with Ray. I'm like, oh my god, we get it. Like,
I'm not, but you see, no, why? Okay, all right.
oh wait,
that whole moment, you know, because I know everybody was so here for him to get his little clap back, his little lick back, or whatever. But how it went, it did go a little. I don't know where it went. It went somewhere. It just didn't go. You know. So, but now I guess everybody is still in their corner and understanding where they need to be. So,
Are they?
I mean, one can hope. That's just me in the back of my mind right now. But in regards to that, and you know what, I'm gonna hop that off. We're gonna go back. I have to touch on San and Ray because to me they had
acting bad.
Tongue came through, and this is called "Do It For You" because remember when we were talking last week about we wish that he would have looked up the information himself about the whole going to rehab and stuff like that. Now knowing that his dad played a role changes it a little bit. Granted, yes, if you really care about your sobriety, you definitely want to, you know, look into it yourself. But the people who at first they normally don't look into it themselves. Someone else obviously has to do it for them and just help them realize, because at first no one's going to be fully like forthcoming to going to rehab. So I can understand why they went this route. It's literally the shit that happens in your life. So, but to see him have that moment with him was very emotional, and it was just so real. You know, he was literally willing to just let his full emotions out in regards to how he was feeling, and it was just, I almost got me, almost didn't, but it was very emotional.
I felt bad that I didn't tear up.
Oh, you felt bad as you didn't?
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Because Ray pisses me off, y'all. And the thing is, I want this ship to sail. I want him to get better. But as we see in the past episode, he'd be pissing me off left and right to the point where I'm like, you need to get popped too. All y'all need to get popped, but you really, Ray. So when the scene happened, all I could say was, "Oh, this acting is impeccable," but I didn't feel nothing. Really?
The only thing
it's getting crying wolf. Like I hope you ain't gonna go.
You didn't even like when this was the only thing, because I'd be like you too. I'd be like, Ray, you doing too much. But like when he saw his dad hand him the money, I immediately was like, bruh, he's gonna think all of this was fake. And I was like, I know that wasn't your intention. I was like, I know that wasn't your intention, but I was like, I can't be too mad at Ray for blowing up, because he thought in his head that this was all just like, you care about me, like you wanna like see me get better, like you're rooting for me. But then he sees his dad like hand him an envelope of money.
Yeah,
that's and he's like, so you just did it because you wanted money.
Yeah, your mind will automatically go there.
I was like, I can understand why you're like this upset.
I almost want to think that way too, but I was like, Ray, you know how Sand is. He wouldn't take that money like that. You don't know.
But you see, the gag is, I don't know if he really knows that for real. That's the thing.
As much as they get up under each other, how much he works hard for his money, not to get no handouts, and wants to make his money himself in his dreams. You know good and goddamn well, he'll take your money no more. He can easily get money from you by being a little side trick like he was in the beginning, but he stopped that. He's not about that life. Yeah. He's shown you that he's not about that life. I granted he's emotional, Ray's emotional, so you're not gonna think that. But I'm just saying, we've seen Sand not be that person Ray thought he was in that moment, even though it looked kind of shaky. I understand, and I get it. It just seemed a bit of a stretch for him to go down that route, and just after how horrible you've been treating this boy on a regular basis.
He was doing his dirt.
It's hard for me to feel bad for him in this situation, but I will say, Daddy Ray came through.
When he
Daddy Ray.
Cup, I said, God damn.
When he said, I said, pops.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
right.
kidding. I was like, you really just put all your fingers in his cup? I was like, that's crazy. I was like,
Listen, you know, his dad is fed up, but he loves his son. He does.
no,
love his son.
his
He does all
dad
he can
literally
to get
been
through
like,
to
I don't
him.
want you to die. Like,
He's trying to get through to him, but when he was getting this shit, I was like, is that bad? I don't know. I love this so much.
I was like, Ray, no, he took your cue.
And for his dad to come through and let him know what the tea really was, like, oh,
Yeah, I was like, his dad said something.
I was like, Papa, you 1, 2, 3, you're the best. I'm so sorry.
Tina said, you to go.
Come through.
No, I was happy that his dad told him. I was like, see, I was like, he was just tripping a little bit.
And that's the moment where Ray took it seriously. The Ray was like, let me get it because I'm wilding out.
Yeah, he was like, it's me.
He knew he apologized to Sam. Well, I guess in his like in that confessional with it. He apologized to Sam, but treat him the way he treated. I was like, see, you know he's all about
you. You knew you were wrong.
Constantly. He always by your side. And he said that. I'm glad he said that. I was like, Ray, I know that's right. Come on now. I'm putting up with you, and you recognize it. It's not. It's
that's
not.
Ray. That's what
like we're definitely understanding. Like you know what it is. You're feeling what it is.
And because I hate when people do stuff in the show and then like the characters like forget or it doesn't matter. It does matter. And
acknowledge it. Take accountability for what you did.
And this technically for him is definitely going through.
Yeah,
I guess the fire because now you're really feeling the back of what you've done now.
As he should.
Yes, as he very much should. 100%.
And that's like I keep that same energy with any character I like don't like. Like if you take accountability, if you change your behavior, like I'll even look at you differently. And I appreciated him being like, yo, like I'm tripping. Let me go back. Like he had his little therapy session, and that moment was intense. I was like, see, I was like, you can do it. Like it's not. It doesn't have to be this hard.
It doesn't. He started his healing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love that they titled it Redemption, and I'm very happy that they titled it that because you kind of see for each character. Oh, at least for me, because I can only speak for me here. No, not every single character. Not okay. Well, I don't know what the hell. Like, no, for the main characters, you definitely see a growth for them in one way or another. So, like, take Boston and Nick for example. While yes, I want Nick definitely to find someone who truly loves him for him, and just makes him feel like everything. And given how the direction of the episode went, if that really does end up being Boston, okay.
Just don't do it again.
Right. You now know you really care about this guy for real. If that is the case, don't fuck it up.
Don't do it. You said you're going to take care, so take care.
Yes. And like how they were just being like that in the shop about taking care of your items. I knew exactly what y'all were talking to each other.
Yes, we know what you're talking about.
So it was nice to see that as well. Granted, we know what we've, had to go through with the characters. So it's kind of hard to really just go full in right away. But I want to see how
because they don't really give these two enough time to really. They get the least amount of dynamic that's fleshed out. Mm-hmm. We know more about the growing pains between those two more than
those two. Yeah,
I think that sucks because we do get some moments. They do get along. They do Kiki. It was really nice seeing them go through. And only thing is, he didn't want to be with him, and also he recorded him. But other than that, I just kind of wish we had more so I can really get behind them wanting to gravitate, I guess.
Right.
But also, I'm like, what's wrong with Dan? Dan kind of lit, actually.
Listen.
Hello. I love that moment with him and Dan. Was everything.
Yeah. I know he's your boss. I'm not with the whole boss and thing. I don't like that. But outside of that context, I'm like, I don't know, Nick. Right there.
But I was like, shit, you over here crying. I was like, this must be where you want to be. I respect it. I was like, babe.
I'm missing something for that to make sense because, like, how we get, but.
Boston be throwing it back. He be good. He be throwing it. it gets them hooked.
Wow.
I guess.
Okay. Oh, are you on YouTube, Shaqii?
I am
Your glasses.
I'm typing out my because for me I always have like a little description for each thing I'm doing, even though I know people don't read descriptions, assholes. So I still do it anyway because you know it's all about visual and shit, right? But taking it back to Boston and Nick as well, their moment that they had on the roof stairs, something, him physically admitting that he missed him. It was so like, I just felt so,
It melted me. I was like, oh, this is so adorable.
Yeah.
Like, shit. But then I was like, Nick, watch out. The lake.
Yeah,
It's
be
almost
careful.
like most of the stuff in this episode, a lot of things like out of context. It's kind of like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And it just made me like, again, just come to that conclusion. If this is the end all for you and you know that this is what you want, okay, I want to see what's going to happen with how you're going to take that to Dan, if you do. And let's see how that goes. That was, and but taking it back to Sand and Ray for the last bit where he was just full on just letting his feelings out about all of it. Again, it was a very like heavy moment, and it was just something that was needed. So it was nice to see that. It really was. So now it's just about moving forward because he's gonna go to rehab. I don't know if they're gonna do like a little bit of a time jump. If he's been there for a while, a couple of months,
Probably.
and all this other stuff. We'll just have to see.
Probably.
But I go back. I keep thinking about that moment where he was just emotional and just bearing his whole soul. And Kauta finding out that all that was in front of him was just a camera, and he just had to just be that whole thing
out in front of the camera.
Because I saw
That's
that
his bag. He was in it.
I was like, damn, Kauta, dude, bitch, awards. I don't know what type of award show they got now. For show, he deserved him and that all of it, every single ounce of it. And like I'm jumping over the fight that they had when he went to his house because again, obviously he reacted the way everybody thought he would after finding out that whole thing about the money and whatever. Okay. Right, so it's just a given thing. I'm just now thinking about the future for the characters and seeing what happens next. But picking y'all brains for the preview, right? What do y'all think? What are y'all's feelings about Boeing and Sand? Give it to me.
Just being messy, I low-key want them to hook up. Let's have fun, shake the table one more time. But, for the sake of Sand Ray, I hope not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, pick one.
Pick one.
I just like, what else? Why else? Like, I don't know. If you're going to bring him here,
they said he was going to fuck some shit up. But what can he honestly do? Because you jumped with now with you and Top. What can you do now with Stan and Ray? Really?
Break them up.
I have my theory. Like I already said, y'all. My theory.
Start to mess with two women in April next. Watch.
Child. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Don't even. Nope.
He's gonna end up with Jenny.
Oh my God, Dion. Knowing Sand being addicted to Ray, but him being so upset at Top that he took his ex is hard to tell.
He may want his little get back to him with his ex. You know what I mean?
Hello? No, because they're obviously gonna run into each other, right? Or somehow they meet somehow. They could run into each other. So there's still feelings there. You could have a conversation and it could get emotional. So who knows? Who knows? But I was very excited because I'm like, okay, it's literally the second to last episode. I know there's always the drama there, so who knows where it could go. I'm just taking it to the comments to see what everybody is saying in regards to stuff. What is this? Nick hasn't confirmed what he and Dan are as of yet. With Boston, it's physical, and with Dan, it's the emotional side he likes. Yes, because he said no one has actually really said that they liked me. And that hit me. I was like, dang, friend, like, no, I want that for you. You know, because he really didn't get it with Boston. It was always like, yeah, you're my number one priority, but like that's still not. It's still not.
He made him his lock screen. What more do you want? Let me kidding. I'm just kidding.
He was the only one that he did not get tired of.
Hello.
Yes. That was his constant rotation. Like, if you ain't giving, I know where to go get it. So, and we could tell that they were really like bonding, especially that moment in the pool, like all those episodes ago. So there was obviously a connection there. But he just now probably realizing that I don't have it anymore. Like, I really honestly fucked this up because he actually really cared about me. Like, what am I doing? You know?
Yeah, I don't like that for him though.
We don't either, but he likes it. Clearly.
Yeah. That's why in the episode I was like, honestly, if this is where your heart is and this is where it's going to be, okay, just don't fuck it up. That was my end stance on that.
I'm calling back to me complaining about Boston.
That's what I'm saying. If he does something again, don't tell us. I don't want to hear it.
Also, what's going to happen is he'll be complaining about Boston and Dan, which I'm like, it's so messy for this, just to be messy. I'm over it. Y'all get along to get along, okay?
Getting along to get along, I see that in itself can be problematic as well too. So.
maybe, but that'll at least have things calm. They out here wild. They out here just stressed every day.
At this point, it's just always something, I guess. Also, was anyone getting the vibe that Top was kind of scared of Boeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can
that Boeing about to do some shit. And he's like, bro, I just got my second chance and you're already coming up in here. Like,
right, what are you doing?
Top Denim, you have him dignitized too. You in Boston. Something about y'all. Y'all.
You can always tell there is a type there because he had, I think he just has a type because that guy, he literally dressed
he definitely has a type.
Yeah, he dressed exactly like how you did. He had the glasses, like he was attractive.
You didn't dress like that.
Well, not like that. And the build was a little different because there was no way.
You used to dress like that, not no more.
No, because old boy got these tight fitted shirts.
Well, Dion, he has, you know.
I think I understand they both have like glasses and they're smart, but it's a different.
Yes,
it's a different vibe, Yana. It's a different vibe.
I think if Mew mixed his current aesthetic with his old one, it'd be what Bowen is. Because Mew dresses like Ray, low key, high key actually.
Well, I mean, they did date for a little while.
For a little bit.
And he said he wanted to be like Ray.
He wanted to shed that layer of this innocent.
He wanted to be like Ray. He wanted to be a bad boy. So here we go.
So I guess dressing like a bad boy means tank tops and unbuttoned shirts.
And
pants
with no belts.
Pants with no belts. I hate that shit. I know you hate.
I hate pants with no belts.
I hate when they're like tucked in, pulled out. You can see the
like they be pulled up to
I will never understand why they pull it up. That is so like, what are you doing?
Bruh.
Like, y'all, I get it. Y'all are tiny and it fits, but y'all make it look so weird when you do it. At this point,
it's just a blank little slit of space.
It's so weird. The proportions are off to me. But what?
Damn.
I mean, what?
Actually, but like a listen to upstream.
Hey. Shaqii, what else? What else?
Gone.
What else you gotta say, friend?
Bye.
Ooh, child.
Shaqii, you need some air right now. You need a moment.
It was Beyonce built like a wisdom to the Hemi dead. I'm sorry.
Y'all was so irritating, both of you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, you know what irking me the most fashion wise is Top and his fucking socks. Them long ass
socks.
Like, bro. Should we wear another color? Them long ass grandpa socks.
Listen, I'm a normal person, okay? My cut socks up to my ankles, like that's normal to me. When you're wearing these long socks, like
it's because his pants are like always what is it?
Even the freaking people that wear short pants with long socks, y'all give me Uncle Kame.
It was just giving Papa Top, you know what I mean?
Yeah, old Grandpa tees. Like
it's more so. It's
He's still fine though.
It's a kink.
Huh?
It's a kink.
A kink? Excuse me?
I mean.
I'm sorry, what?
Socks.
That's a kink?
Yeah, long socks and shorts.
What is that kink called?
What is that?
I don't know what it's called, but it's like people have a fetish for that, like having long socks and shorts.
I'm about to Google that.
Yeah, that's a kink.
Google it. Urban Dictionary.
Oh my.
They tell you everything you need to know. What is?
Just think like a appealing aesthetic, because you know people wear like the muscle tees with the sweatpants. It's kind of like similar to that. People like seeing how that looks.
Oh.
Interesting.
If you guys are around, gay folks, y'all would. That's how they.
I mean, I am, but I mean, not 25-8, but I am. But that's the first time I've ever heard.
Well, I guess a certain type of.
Oh, yeah, definitely a certain type. Honestly, I would be okay with this because if you honestly look at them side by side together, they give sibling to me. So I love that. To them just do a series together. That would be nice. That'd be good. Top ain't scared of Boeing. He's worried about what he's up to. Now he's worried about what he's up to.
But I mean, like, it's still giving like scared because you don't know what he's going to do.
Correct.
That's true.
Because it's giving Boston energy. Like, what the fuck are you about to do?
I might be wrong, but I feel like he's surprised. I don't think he would think his friend.
Yeah, because like,
weird.
Y'all have had this understanding for this long. Maybe Boeing always thought that like his little 3-month rule, like he'll stick to it and come back and play. Maybe, and because that's not, and because he's actually serious about this one, it got him like his feelings.
Speaking of that, did he ever tell Mew about his 3-month rule?
Yeah, he told him in the beginning. Well, Boston had told him, and then Mew had like asked him or something.
That's right.
Like early on.
Because that threw me off. I was like, because first of all, we just heard that from, he was talking to Boeing about that. I'm like, wait a minute, did he tell Top that too? I mean, Mew that?
Boston had told him that he don't date nobody past 3 months.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was like, wait, maybe I just don't remember.
Don't be acting like that's new information. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot. I was like, did I?
No,
Is my
you
sources
got on my
correct?
nerves. He got on my last nerve. Mew was tap dancing on my nerves this episode. Like,
who, Mew?
Yes, I was like, get your ass on. Look, go away.
Damn, I just don't know
Especially
what
when he was
gonna
talking
do.
to Boston when they went to his house. I was like, Mew.
No, I'm telling
Fucking
you,
up like that, right?
Like all the way up. I was like, shut up. Because when he was like, you like to blackmail people, huh? I was like, well, Nick was the one that wiretapped you. Yeah, he showed your picture, but you also tried to blackmail him in his house. So like,
hello.
Shut up.
Like, and even though he was just trying to teach
still
him
have
a
his
lesson,
video, so shut up.
Like, yeah, he was trying to teach him a little lesson, but still.
You still have the video on your phone, so you can't be trusted either.
Correct. Like,
and that's why Boston be on hush mouth around you. So hush.
Given that,
Up.
just shut the fuck up. I'm
Shut the fuck up. Excuse my language. My apologies.
That's what my pee. I apologize. My bad. But still.
My bad.
Still.
Listen, y'all know how I do on my channel. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I curse here too. They know that too. Hell.
I should probably add beeps over this because it's like every other word. Y'all, I curse.
I mean, no, the commenters curse too. Half of them are in my Discord. They curse a lot.
It's a safe space. You can come over here and curse.
It show is. But for monetary purposes, though, well.
Well, if you go to my page, you better not cuss and take your shoes off at the door. To my page, no cussing, take your shoes off the door.
Weird.
Take your shoes off. Boy, I was cracking up about that in Dangerous Romance when Siloam just fell asleep on the bed. I was like, not your outdoors clothes on the bed, but at least he took his shoes off.
But no, I was like, are you really gonna put him under the covers? Like,
listen, all I heard was my mom coming in, like being like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Like, go take a shower, man.
We didn't do that.
What the hell? You're sweaty. Go take a shower.
You don't be outside all day and get up under the covers. No, change the clothes, go take a shower.
Then you go to bed. Don't do that. No, sir. But overall, I think we're all excited. It's literally penultimate next week.
I'm excited for a breakup.
Something's gonna happen.
What I really want is for Top to dead ass, like when he confronts him and Muse gives him a stupid answer because I feel he's gonna give him a stupid answer to that question. Break up.
Move on.
Just end it.
Imagine going back to the beginning and no one gets together.
Break up. Break the fuck up.
And that is what it is.
Except for Stan Ray. Rashi, break up. I don't care. Don't care. Because I'm sorry, even if I was Top, I don't know how much I could take of a revenge. I'd be like, okay, damn.
Wow.
Well, that being said, good night, guys.
Wow.
No, oh my god. I don't know. I'm just Villain Mew was fun for an episode and a half, but now it's now you're reaching
just giving too much now.
It's a lot. It's going back and forth a lot of this, and I'm like, either we're gonna move forward or leave it the fuck alone, and break up.
Because now we're getting to that point now. What is going to be the end all for all of you? We just need to know now. Because are we going to date or is it really giving only friends only? Well, that's that to the point. We're just gonna have to wait to see what happens next week, everybody. I think we've kind of said everything that was that happened today. Now it's just all about seeing what happens next week. For a few announcements though, before we go. Number one, everyone's not everyone's. Let me not say that. Just make sure all your notifications are turned on for everyone because reactions will be out tomorrow for those who have already sent off their stuff.
Keep yours on for Monday because Dion's will be out on Monday.
Yes.
Just have it on in general.
Stay tuned to everyone's reactions, but I will see y'all tomorrow if the reactions are available at 10 o'clock sharp for our live reaction. Cut down in the comments. Y'all know how we do. Also, tomorrow, special note, there is another live tomorrow on the Basic Chat podcast. We'll be breaking down the GMM 2024 predictions. Happen. Please come through and support Jordan.
BL series coming soon.
Well, what?
A Mon BL series is coming.
Yes, because at this point, I need it.
Give it.
I need it. Especially how they go show. They literally show his B cut. I said, you know what?
Sure did.
I see what you're doing here.
You just letting us know what's tea, for those who've never seen him when he's a foe. Again, thank you so much. Did anyone see that scene with Ray in the cup?
Is that one of the scenes that they cut?
No.
Wasn't in the preview?
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. What are you talking about, Fran?
He did come out of the courtroom
Other
and
than
talk to
that,
Mew when they broke up that day. They broke up, but I don't. That's
yeah,
it.
they didn't. He didn't. There was no courtroom. Nothing. I don't think.
Oh,
Yes, they did show an extra scene on JoJo did post an extra scene that they did remove from the series. If y'all not seen it, y'all
that
can go
scene
see
made me
that.
want to take you out, bruh. I was like,
So
you deserve this. And I was like, really?
he
Really?
was definitely letting off his restrictions, and he
All
did
of
explain
it.
why. He did go over why he removed it, and like again, while we may feel how we do about scenes being removed,
Yeah, I
due
wish they didn't
to
cut none of them.
whatever's oh, actually, this is a good time to talk about that. They did say in one of the interviews they did a couple days ago that they based their editing style on the audience's reaction. Hearing that, I was like, oh,
You know what, Shaqii? When I saw that, I remember I was talking about last week with Kern. We're missing some connective tissue in a lot of these scenes. We're just jumping here to here. Some things could have been set up. And I mentioned, I wish we had more time with Top just grieving and going through it. And then we see that he cut a scene that actually had to be portrayed.
he did.
I was like,
I just
again, I don't understand why.
I just want them to mute the group chat. Take us out of the group chat. Like,
Yes.
do what you
Yes.
want with your series, because
Agreed.
now it has me wondering, like, what would have happened if that series was like scene was in there?
Mhm.
How would I have felt about certain characters if certain scenes were in there? Like,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm just like, I respect it because, like, it's your show. You know, you do whatever you want. But
it's not
damn,
your
I
show.
really
That's
wish
the
it was
thing. It
like,
ain't really your show no more. You have no control of it.
yeah, I just really wish, like, take us out of
Bad
the
for
chat.
him.
Just take us
But
out.
like I said, in regards to creative expression, while you know you're putting it out there for the masses, but that's exactly what you were doing. You're putting it out. You don't change it. Just put it out there. Let
Because
people
it
interpret them
starts
however they
good
want to.
Kiki conversations. This show does, like, even though like we
Hello.
all be messy and we going to war over this show, it's
A lot of folks have really just been
like
super chatting over this one series.
But it's like
So,
it's fun. At least for me, I don't know, but I don't be
It is.
arguing with nobody over this show. Like, it'd be fun Kiki on my side.
yeah,
But I'm like, I don't know. If they ain't cut nothing out of KP, we could have
to have a weird team around this, having to censor themselves and feel that they need to. Because the Made by One 4-woman crew don't be doing this. They be putting it out there and keep it moving. Though they do fall into the same typical tropes.
Yeah.
So there's a different approach to it, and they do make these people seem more like character rather than real people. I don't know. I just wish that this wasn't the case for it. And I hope moving forward, he didn't let that dictate. And I understand why he might want to do it. It's kind of scary. You know, all his queer stuff has been into like regular licorn, so to finally be on the forefront. I understand he wants to be a little more protective of it, or whatever the case may be. But I just hope moving forward, I hope he knows. There's people outside that minority that have an issue.
That would have loved the show the way it was. Like, we would have loved it.
I mean?
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Come on to a Black podcast and talk about this. Let's do that first. JoJo, come over.
Like, come
No shade
on.
to all white girls. No shade, but
no, seriously, that is actually a great concept. Ask the questions that needs to be asked and not in a PC way. Like, just lay it all out on the table. But you know.
But and then it's also the ones that were like upset, like so bent out of shape on these characters. My thing was the trailer was messy. The
sure
trailer
was
messy. We knew this show was going to be messy as fuck. So like, why are you getting bent out of shape because they're doing messy shit? Like, we knew it was going to be messy. Like, we knew shit was going to go left. So like, all this like, and like, I hate it. It's like, cut the TV off it. Close the round.
Like what you see. Like, if you really
she was like, as a top hater. I was like, as a top hater, what fan club?
Like, that is so crazy. As a top,
that is wild. Like,
there's an
come
fandom, and it's weird to me.
But you see, this discourse reminds me a lot of what happened when Kim Porsche was around, because there was a big old thing around that too. So
but they ain't really know who to wear. Shit.
So it's like it's very familiar.
Over that show.
And like y'all are just doing too much. And half the time, the people that are actually giving opinions, y'all are not of the LGBT community. So technically, shut the fuck up.
And most of them ain't even of the age, like barely grown to be in this group chat. Why?
You know, so but again, I stand on what I said. They should just be and just let it out. So hopefully, when we do get the DVD or the
I'm getting that box set, and I want those deleted scenes.
I want everything in there.
I'm getting my popcorn and watching the whole series all over again with those cuts.
And the workshops.
Please give me everything that you cut out. Please.
Everything. He's like,
I'm gonna post this as a thing when you guys release the box set. Please just put everything there.
I want to see because I know you served those scenes down. I know you did.
Oh, just give it to me. But you know there. But like I said, in JoJo we trust. So.
Wait, what, Dion?
What? You gotta go. Okay, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. Y'all are great. The live was fun. I will see you guys next week for episode 11. Reactions will be out tomorrow. Also, don't forget Alyssa's live and Jody's live on their channel tomorrow. Yes. But that is it. We're done. Thank y'all so much for coming out. And we'll see you guys. Also, thank you so much for all the super chats. You guys are lovely.
Bye.
Y'all have a good night. Bye, everyone.
Bye.